Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building, and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection. Then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of valuing my toy collection and value some toys. Alright, well let's jump right in and start valuing all of these toys. Let's see what we're going to start with. I guess we'll start with this rhinestone mermaid necklace. It's a Betsy Johnson knockoff necklace. It's still worth about $13. Then we have this cool princess bank that's worth about $22. Then we have this little Elsa round puzzle that's worth about $5. The skunk from Bambi's worth $8, and Lady from Lady and the Tramp's worth $5. Then we have this little itsy bitsy Ariel plush. She's worth about $10. And then we have a vintage little golden book of Bambi that's worth about $5. Ooh, and then a Frozen DVD that's worth about $5. And then Frozen 2 DVDs worth about $10. Good movies. I should watch those movies again. Then we have a Color Forms Frozen set, and it's worth about $7. Then we have some Frozen 2 Valentines worth about $7 with some pencils. And then we have this vintage Snow White porcelain or ceramic. It's probably from the 50s or 60s. It's worth at least $20, maybe a little bit more. We'll say $20. Then we have this little plastic Bambi figure. He's worth about $8. And then we have this little elephant figure worth about $4. I don't think that's Dumbo, but I'm not sure. But I don't think it is. And then we have this vintage Bambi figure that's porcelain or ceramic. And he is worth about $12 because his tail has been glued back on. If he hadn't been broken before, he'd probably be worth about $40 or $50. Then we have these little plastic princesses. We have 4 of these, and they're worth about $4 each. So that's about another $16 we can add to our total. Alright, next up we have a little Peter Pan pocket knife. That's worth about $5. And then we have a little Dumbo figure worth about $3, and a Captain Hook Imaginettes figure worth $8, and then a Jafar figure worth about $6. Then we have this plush Mary Poppins. She's worth $13. And then we have this little Princess Valentine candy kit that's worth about $10 already. And then this aqua bead set making kit that's worth about $16. Then we have a little Dumbo Tsum Tsum. He's worth about $6. And the little Princess wallet worth about $5. Then we have all these cans of SpaghettiOs and soups with the different Disney princesses on them. And they're all worth about $12, so I was really surprised at that. But I knew when they had them at the stores, they would eventually be worth something. They're $12 each, except I valued this set of Elsa and Anna together for $20 instead of $12 each. It seemed like the value was the same if they were full or empty on eBay, so that was pretty impressive. I think new they were about $2 and something each, so now they're worth $12 each. That's a pretty good investment. Next up, this little Mermaid book. It's worth about $5. And then we have this cool little Disney coin bank. It's worth about $12. And let's see what else we can find. Here we have a Disney on Ice frame. I think you put it on your refrigerator. It's worth about $10. And then we have this key. It's a Little Mermaid key, and it's worth $16. You can collect the different ones. Alright, let's pull out some dolls. Alright, first up we have the Holiday Christmas Jasmine doll, and she's worth about $45. hard to get a good view of these dolls with all the reflections from all that plastic, but we're gonna do our best. Like, these videos we do are just to value our collection, to see what everything's worth. Here we have a Disney Princess book worth about $5. And then we have the Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas Doll of Belle, and she's worth about $50. And next up we have this Mary Poppins doll. She's worth $55. And then we have another Mary Poppins doll that's worth about $40. I might have got those two values mixed up, I can't remember. Then we have these big princess little figures. We have 5 of those, and they're worth $3 each, so that's $15. Then we have a little Olaf Todd plush worth $6, and another SpaghettiOs can worth $12. We have this Ursula ceramic mug that's awesome, that's worth $30. And this little heart-shaped princess purse that's worth about $8. Then we have these little Disney Princess fashion surprise. We have Aurora and Rapunzel worth $15 each. Alright, next up we have this Elsa purple puppet purse worth about $10. And we have these Disney PVC figures. We have 4 of these, and they're worth about $3 each, so that's worth about $12. Might be worth more than that. Then we have this Cinderella, kind of like a bobblehead. Well, she's not a bobblehead. It says if the shoe fits. She's worth about $12. These miscellaneous 3 figures are worth about $2 each. That's 6. It's little plastic rings, probably worth about $2 for the set. And then these little Disney Princess crayons worth about $2. Then we have all these figures. We have 6 of these little figures and the dresses. We'll say they're worth probably $3 each. And then we have 5 more. So what is that? $18 and then $15. So that's about $33 we can add to our set. And then we have this Little Mermaid Sisters set. It's worth $40. And let's see what else we can find up here. We have a mega figurine set. It's worth $85. This has all the cute little Animators Collection figures in it. So cute. I think I got that from the Disney store. We have the 101 Dalmatians Hot Wheel car worth about $15. And we have a cute little metal Princess Bank worth about $6. And let's see what all we have in the back. These shelves are so loaded. Alright, here we have an Anna and Elsa Frozen 2 doll set. Let's see if I can get it without the glare. There we go. About $55 for that set. And then in the very back, we have the big deluxe Frozen doll set with all the characters. Here's one view without all the glare. It's worth $265. Those big doll sets always increase in value, so I always pick those up, but they're going to be hard to display at the toy museum because they take up so much room. Here we have these cute little autograph pads from a Japanese store I went to that are about $3 each. Here we have a little Frozen metal heart-shaped tin worth $7, some party hats worth $5, and a Frozen 2 Happy Meal toy in the box worth about $7. And the Frozen Slides game is worth $18. Well, we have this little Eric figure. He's worth about $4. And these little princess in the rubbery type dresses, they're worth $3 each. So I have 6 of those, so that's another $18. And the little Ariel figure is worth about $3. We have this little Frozen Anna metal crown that's worth $20. And these little vintage Cinderella kid shoes are worth about $10. This little jumbo card playing set's worth about $7. Then we have a Little Mermaid VHS tape. It's worth about $6. And then the Little Mermaid Returns to the Sea VHS tape, also worth about $6. Then we have these Disney dolls that are still in the box from the Disney store. Cinderella, she's worth about $25. Anna's worth about $20. Then Elsa's worth about $20. And the Ariel doll's worth about $30. I wish you could open them up and display them, but it doesn't work that way with these. Then we have Aurora. She's worth $25. Wendy's worth $30. Esmeralda from Hunchback is worth $30, and Megara from Hercules is also worth $30. Alright, next up we have Pocahontas. She's worth about $25. Merida's worth about $25. Mulan's worth about $30. And then next to her, the Belle doll from Beauty and the Beast is worth about $25. Much better. I had to turn a light on because it was getting dark. Tinkerbell's worth about $30. Snow White's worth about $30. Jasmine and Rapunzel both are worth $30 as well. All right, our doll from Raya is worth $30 and Moana's worth $30. And then our Tiana doll is worth about $30 and Kristoff's worth $50. Our Frozen 2 Forest Expedition set is only worth $35. I thought it would be worth a little bit more. We have a couple of random pieces. We have a Hair Adorable doll that's worth about $8. She's a collectible one. And then a little Bendo character, he's worth about $6. All right, let's jump back into some more Disney items. You see we have so many. These shelves are just full, and I had the fun job of packing it all up. Okay, that little Elsa doll was worth about $8, and the little Olaf pop sucker holder is worth about $3. Then we have this little mini Kristoff figure. He's worth about $6. Then we have this little Olaf pop pen. He's worth about $3. And next up, we have the Bruni Salamander toy. He's worth about $16 still in the box. This small little princess book is only worth about $2. And then we have another little mini doll. She's worth about $8. And then we have these little Dixie cups from the princesses, and they're worth about $7. And then we have this little Elsa figure, and she's worth about $16. All right, we have a little Olaf Ty Beanie Baby plush. He's worth about $7. And then we have another little puzzle here. It's worth about $4. And we have Elsa and Anna's dad in a doll figure, and he's worth $18. And then we have this little Olaf 3D hologram tin. It's worth about $6. All right, we have this Cinderella bust. Let's see, it's a bank, and she's worth about $12. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have these little Glad frozen containers. They're already worth $10. We have this little Magic Make animatronics Cinderella. She's worth $20. And then Belle's worth $20. And then Ariel's worth a big old whopping $50. I didn't know she was so rare. Have these body wash containers that are worth $12. This Disney activity box is worth $15. And then we have some Funkos. We have young Anna, who is worth $14. And then the Earth Giant worth $14. He's huge. And then we have the regular Elsa worth $20. Young Elsa worth $14, and Olaf worth $14. Then we have this peel and reveal pack, and it's worth $8. And we have this big dry erase board worth $5. And then we have the Funko Water Nook, and it's worth $20. And we have Ariel's guitar, that's worth $20. And then we have some doll sets. We have Anna and Kristoff in the Proposal doll set worth $55. And then we have Elsa as the Snow Queen worth $25. And then we have Anna and Kristoff in the Troll Wedding set, and it's worth $30. I think that'll be worth more one day. And then we have a pack of Valentine cards worth $8. And with all of our previous videos of value on my toy collection, that total was $421,753. And now with this video of our Disney toys, we can add another $2,438 to our grand total, which makes our 141st episode of Value on My Toy Collection a grand total of $424,191. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm off to make some more videos.